Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I feel like it's been a very long time since I've made any videos, in fact, or posted anything. But when I started my channel, I made a decision that this was something that I'm gonna do, and by the grace of God, over the past week and a bit, I've been feeling inspired to make videos that I'm gonna put on my channel. So I just decided not to pressure myself after not having great ideas for a while. I recognized that a time would come when the ideas would start flowing and the channel would come back to life. For those of you that don't know, I'm doing my second year of Bible college. That wasn't the plan at the end of last year. The plan was to come back and work full-time for the company that I work part-time for, but then Jesus was like, no girl, no, we're not done with that college journey, so you need to go back. And so with that plan being interrupted, like, life looks a lot different to what I thought it would. And there's just so much responsibility, like in terms of college and work and all of that stuff. There's tons and tons of responsibility. I think college second year is a whole lot more, well, I know that college second year is a whole lot more demanding than college first year. So without making an excuse out of it, I think that's what happened. And also just the adjustment, man, from first to second year, and from being home to coming back and all of that stuff. And there's just been so much going on. We are right now at the very end of Color 2018, but we're heading straight into Easter production and, well, Easter Sunday services and all the creativity that goes around that. So life doesn't really stop, but I thought I would stop and take some time to make a video because it's been a while. A lot of you guys who had me on WhatsApp would have seen that I have made a lifestyle change this year. Okay, so here's the thing. I'm not on any other social media except WhatsApp. I'm on Pinterest still and I have my Tumblr going, but I've completely gone off all social media because I just feel like I need to take some time off of that and to focus the little time that I do have on other stuff. So the people who have me on WhatsApp are more likely to see what's going on in my life because that's just where I'm at. So yeah, but with that being said, I've had a lifestyle change this year. So what happened at the beginning of the year was we had a 21-day fast at church, and I decided to fast all processed foods and meat. And so I did the whole 30 last year, you guys would know, and so I was like, you know what, I'm gonna do that again. No processed foods and no meat. This time around I took out the meat as well, and it was on that fast that the Lord really started to convict me about my lifestyle. Right now, I never anticipated that would be something that I would be convicted about, but I was. I also watched the documentary on Netflix that most of you guys will know about, What the Health, and that like convicted me even further. And I was on that fast while I was watching it. But basically what happened through that fast is that God was saying to me that you need to start taking responsibility for what it is that you put in your body, because this is what carries me while I'm on the earth. This is what enables me to do the work that God has called me for. You know, because when we get to heaven, I don't think it'll be work, it'll just be worship. So while we're on earth, this is the place to do the work that God has sent us to do, to make disciples, to build the church, and all of that stuff. And I just really started to get convicted about my eating habits. Yeah, so while I was on the fast, the Lord was like, yeah, this is actually what I want you to live like. And I was like, I actually really like it. Like, it makes me feel, I feel so good in the sense that I struggle with allergies. I have sinuses, I'm celiac, I'm gluten and lactose intolerant, and I just, like, every possible allergy that you can think about I probably have. So the fact that I eat everything plant-based right now, my body is like absolutely loving me for it. Okay, so my relationship with meat, because a lot of you are wondering, I don't buy meat in my house, I don't cook meat. I've just decided that I'm gonna leave meat to, like, when I go out with friends or if I'm visiting someone and they cook dinner. So I'm not like vegetarian, I just don't have meat in my everyday diet. Yeah, so my diet at the moment is largely plant-based. I bake with stuff like coconut flour. I eat a lot of eggs. So people think I'm vegan, but I'm not, because I eat a lot of eggs. My milk is plant-based, so I have like almond milk. I have a thing for soy milk because it tastes so much better than almond milk, but almond milk is so much healthier. So I'm like trying to resolve that tension. The only thing that I take, which is not necessarily from the ground, which you could argue that it is, but no, it's coffee. And I take my coffee without sugar. Praise, like, my taste buds have honestly just evolved, because last year I could have never had coffee without sugar, and now I have coffee every day without sugar. Like, I just don't have sugar in anything. On those random instances where I do have sugar, or like someone offers me a biscuit or whatever I'm serving and they give us some sugary stuff, honestly my body has developed such a resistance against that stuff that I literally get a headache from that. It's crazy, but I actually do. Yeah, it's crazy how your body develops such resistances. Like, even if I have meat, the other day my housemates and I went out to, what's the place called? I can't think, to Frango's. Yeah, so it's like a Portuguese chicken and chips place, and I had chicken and chips, and then I was like sick that whole night. The other day I had pancakes. Well, it was more so a month or two ago. I had pancakes with a friend when we went out for breakfast, and it had ice cream. They had ice cream and all the sugar from syrup and stuff, and I felt sick. My stomach was like, no, my lungs, my chest, I was like, blah, 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 dying. But I'm still alive. Yeah, so I've really just decided that this year is the year of establishing a healthy lifestyle, because from here on out this is just going to be me. When I have kids, I'm not pregnant, but when I get married and have children, I want my kids to have no processed foods from the day they're born. Like, I don't even want my kids to have formula. So I'm really praying about that, because that's something that I've been thinking about in the past week. I know that's weird, like I'm thinking, what are my children gonna eat, and I'm not even pregnant. Don't even have a husband, don't even have a boyfriend, but I'm thinking about it. And so I'm like, you know what, God, give me strategies, or like bring me along the path of people who have information about what would work better for kids, because that's where my mindset is at. I'm like, oh, what are these kids gonna eat, yo? Yeah, but I want them to eat 100% pure plant-based stuff from the ground. That way I know that whatever I'm putting inside their body has very little toxins, and I'm keeping them as healthy as I possibly can, especially because parenthood is stewardship. Not that I know anything about that. But yeah, so I just wanted to let you guys know that this is my lifestyle, and I'm going to show you me making one of my healthy meals, because that's what I do these days. My favorite thing, since I'm on social media, is to be on Pinterest and getting recipes. So this past week I made banana bread, but with coconut flour. Coconut flour is like fantastic, because it's literally 100% coconut ground into like a floury substance, and you can make absolutely anything with it. So the other day I made flatbread, and this past week I made banana bread with just bananas, no added sugar or anything like that, just natural stuff, and I'm so happy. Like, so if you're looking for an encouragement to change your lifestyle, I think this should be it. I think this should be it, especially because it's good stewardship. Like, God has given us our lives and our bodies to steward while we are on the earth, and I think the best thing that we can do with them is to take as good care of them as possible. Yeah, so I hope you love this. Check out the rest of the video with me making a great healthy meal. And if you need any ideas, just leave comments below, text me if you have my number, send me an email, like, subscribe, you know what it is. Yeah, let's be healthy together. Let's be healthy together. Thanks for watching. So this is my Sunday snack. Usually after church on a Sunday, when I go do my groceries, I'll stop at Coles and buy veggie chips. I mean, because that's what you eat when you're healthy, right? And kombucha, because it's just so good for your digestive system. But what's happening over here is that I'm making pizza, and I use sweet potato. That's the skin of my sweet potato that I put in the oven for like 30 minutes, and then it was all mushed. So I've mushed sweet potato in there. I've added coconut flour. That's my organic coconut flour. And there's egg in there as well, and there is a little bit of salt, and this is going to be my pizza base. And yeah, so I'm going to put that in the oven, and then I'm going to put tomato paste on it afterwards, and then I'm going to have it with mushroom and avo and some kale. But right now I've just made my base. I'm about to put it in the oven, and yeah, we'll take it from there. So this is my pizza base. It's looking a little cracked, you know, but it's what you got to deal with when you use vegetables and no artificial stuff. So I've topped my pizza with tomato paste, mushrooms and kale, and I'm going to put it back into the oven. I don't like to put my Evo in the oven, so I'm only gonna put the Evo when it's actually done cooking. That way I don't have to have hot Evo because I'm not about that life. So yeah, here goes my pizza into the oven.